Shifting Attention: The Curious Tale of Addiction and the Magical Art of Recovery. Written by C.W. V. Straaten. Narrated by Alex Freeman. Declaration of Intent. Whenever hardship comes in, the shadow falls. Be assured that the sparkle of light, even if it shines in the faraway distance, can be enough to break through, to change, to take a turn for the better. This audiobook is created with the intention to support you, to help you to improve and to realize the greater truth within yourself, to find the wisdom to transcend the craving. Because you're not bound to any habit, not even a persisting and destructive one. But also, there should be no chain to recovery, for neither addiction nor recovery is a prison for life. My writings, my work is dedicated to that greater truth. It's not a substitute for common sense, but rather a guide to embrace your inner wisdom and to own your value. That this book may help you to live a more authentic, joyful, connected life far away from destruction and lies. Who is this book written for? This book is written for all of you out there who are in the mud of craving, of addiction, of fighting relapse after relapse, and despite all that has not lost hope. It's written for you who feels, knows, deeply believes that there is a way out, a path to break through the suffocating walls of addiction, a way out of this endless seeming fight with addiction. For you who knows that her life, his purpose here on earth, is greater than giving in to the craving or struggling for recovery. That addiction is just a phase of life, and so is recovery. It is written for those of you who believe in these statements, or who have the hope that these statements are true. Because I do believe that you can be freed from the chains of addiction for good. Not just living life as a recovering addict, but to live a life as you, as who you are meant to be. Lastly, as a disclaimer, this is not a book for medical advice. For those dealing with mental issues or physical issues because of addiction, it can still be listened to as inspiration, but it is not a substitute for treatment. Message from the author. There's a place in the soul where you've never been wounded. Meister Eckhart. Breathe your life into these words. Receive them with common sense and with an open mind. Then may these words be of great help and inspiration. Let these words light up your spirit to find your new dawn, to finish the chapter of what was, and to walk on. Because something hasn't worked quite yet. A day that keeps repeating itself. When addiction is present, life is contracted. No freedom can be invited because the house of your being is way too small. For most, the next step is recovery. And while it is better to be in this stage than chained as an addict, preoccupation with recovery can soon become a very small house too. In this house, you will live with the forever fear that the scary guest will return. Afraid for the next glass, dice, or the lurk of heroin. But what can become of an addict? Is the only phase she will experience next to be the one of a recovering addict? To me, this much is clear. Nobody has come to this earth solely to fight an addiction. But still, it's what a lot of people do. Instead of playing out their craving, they resist it, with great force. A children's hand trying to hold the wild ocean from overflowing the land. And on the surface, it may go all well. But when the source of the craving isn't met, isn't faced, the craving will return. May not in drinking, but then in playing cards. May not in playing cards, but then in drinking, or softer equivalents. What must change is the source. And the source is you. And so we have to find the you that is inviting the addiction. The you
Sample complete. Ready to continue?